Hey guys, welcome back. Me doing a different little style of video this time, mainly because we're gonna be going over how to watch your replays, and it's a little difficult to make that as cinematic as I would like it to be. So yeah, this is gonna be one of those videos where I'm just gonna go over what I want to go over, and we're gonna talk about it, kind of thing. I might show you some examples if I can find them, but they're there. Before we get started, I just want to know, or just want you to know, sorry, that like a lot of people online will tell you the best way to improve is to watch your replays, but not a lot of people know how to watch their replays. So I'm going to show you some things that I do to kind of like help that process along. Because like the more you can identify as like your weak points and what you need to work on, like the faster you're going to get better if you focus on those things. So let's get into it. We'll do this one. I know this one was a close match. All right, before we get started, I'm gonna go to me. No, me. Okay, it is me. Never mind. Attach player view. No. Oh God. There we go. Got it set up. So one thing that you want to do is, you kind of want to try and make sure you have replays of like good days and bad days, and that'll just come with time. Like you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, and you need to make sure you watch replays of both so you can see your high and your low points. Okay, so one thing I do is I like to actually watch. I play with this guy Coltrane a lot. I play with Panda a pretty good bit. But I like to watch where I am from their perspectives. And the reason why I say that is because you need to think of it like you're watching their vehicle. And you need to think of it like, oh, this is me playing the game. And when you do that, and you think of like, you're looking for yourself from their perspective, basically, and you're trying to figure out like, oh, am I being a good teammate? Am I doing like the things that like I would want my teammates to do? If my teammates were me, basically. I'm trying to find like a. I know there's like we come back and win this. I don't know how. Okay, so yeah, so I already see something a little bit. I already saw something a little messed up. So hold on, let's back it up just a little bit and let me fly. Oh, wait, hold on. Player view. Here we go. Back it up just a little bit more. So I'm really bad about this. So Kyle here is going up for the ball, right? He's on the wall. He's backing up on the wall. But we're not going to talk about that because the video is about critiquing yourself, not your teammates. Yeah. So he's on the wall. He's trying to clear the ball out, and I know it can go one of two ways. It can either go back down. Mike is going to hit it, and it's going to go down or across, basically in front of the net for a center, or somehow by the grace of God, Kyle's going to hit it, and it's going to actually start to push out. Let's see what happens. Okay, so no one hits it. No one hit. Okay, anyway, so I push up to it, and I see that Panda's in front of me, and I know that Kyle just jumped off the wall. He's also out of commission. So effectively, I am pretty much right here, the last man back. Okay, so I just throw the ball away. So I throw the ball away. I'm like, you know what? Get it away from me. Fuck it. I don't need it. And that gives them a chance to set back up. Kyle, really good recovery right there. Okay, so they set it up. And here I am, just on the wall, waiting for something to happen. Not even waiting in a position where I could defend the ball if it were to go towards the net. And yeah, there I am again, just hesitating. That little split second right there. Hold on, this right here. So I know they're both in front of me. I see they both missed. And it takes me a whole like 4 seconds to do anything with that ball. So it's like, I need to work on that a lot. I need to work on like not like zoning out, getting up here like on the ceiling Is there anyone beneath me that can actually stop the ball? Okay, Panda's down there, so I guess that's all right. So I jump up here to help contest to push. They double commit. Okay, I did really good right there. That's something I'm actually okay with. So the hesitation before, when it was like, Bill, what the fuck are you doing? When it was like that, that's not okay. But like this hesitation, oh, that was weird. This hesitation right here, where I see they have both double committed and the ball is not going, like, the ball is not going where they meant to put it, and they're both out of, position right now. Basically, I'm the last man back, so I'm shadowing just to make sure that if anything does happen, you can already start to see I'm going to turn back. But you can just kind of see that, like, oh, okay, I need to play this a little bit safer than usual. And that's what I do. I prepare to come back, but Kyle has good recovery, and he makes it there before I do. So I decided to let Kyle do his thing. And I pushed up into the corner again. I'm doing that way too much. And that leads to a goal. That leads to a goal. That whole entire me pushing into the corner right here led to a goal. So I see that Kyle has the ball, and I follow him up anyway. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just be on the wall for whatever fucking reason. I don't know what I was thinking. And then they easily get it over me. Panda gets a push out, but it is responded with a goal. So just little things, and it helps if you write all this stuff down too. It helps if you, like, if you're like, oh yeah, like I see I'm doing this a lot. This is something I should make a mental note of, or even shit, make a physical note. Just make a notepad and be like, shit, I need to not suck at Rocket League. That should be on that list. In this game, I just need to pull my head out of my ass, is what I need to do, because I'm not doing too hot in this one. All right, an okay challenge. I see they both went up, and I stayed up anyway. That's not good. So as soon as I saw that they were both going up, I should have rotated back. Okay, there I am lingering in the corner again, not wanting to come out of it. I don't know why. I don't know why that, why I want to stay in that corner so bad. That seems to be kind of an issue that I'm having a lot, is I want to linger under the ball. And that's kind of what I'm not doing too hot with. There I go, stealing my boost from my teammates. I do some weird shit on the fucking wall. Okay, this is good little half rotate right there. Alright, so Kyle's going for a push out, and I'm just driving next to him. I'm driving next to him because I'm waiting for a pass, but I'm not sure entirely if it's gonna happen. It's a good little hit. But like, I'm pretty much taking myself out of the play just for a pass. And I mean, like, yeah, you need that at like higher levels, but it's just, it's right then. Oh, see, there we go. Like half rotating, bumping into each other. That's, that's something I need to work on, is like my half rotations. And I know that like not everyone that you play with is going to be on the same like wavelength and skill level as you, and that's okay, because there's like a large part of like figuring out what you need to do in games is just figuring out your teammates as well. Once you kind of figure out like, oh, my teammate is, he likes to be very like he's a very aggressive player, so I need to kind of like match that with my own style of play, you know what I mean? And then you'll figure it out. Like you'll get the hang of it. Like honestly, like whenever you're looking for this kind of stuff, like, ooh, that was close. You're not really looking for mechanical things. You're mostly looking to help, like, with your game sense. because you get perspectives that you wouldn't have otherwise. Oh, that was close. I want to see that. I actually want to see that from Kyle's point of view. Oh, so Kyle missed. Turns off ball cam. Clears back. And slams the fuck out of our teammate. Okay, though. Kyle sends it up. Oh, that was close. That looked good, but... Ooh. Alright, so... Oh, what a block. That was really nice. But yeah, where am I in all this? Okay, I'm in the back. Alright, good deal. Wasn't following that up too hard or anything, which is good. I don't think they were gonna get it, but just in case. A good way to think about, like, if you're having trouble with like spacing or positioning, that was an issue on my part. Then wow, okay, we really did cut this down to the fucking wire. If you're having trouble with spacing or positioning or anything like that, a big thing you can think about it is like you always want to maintain like a certain distance between you and your teammates. Like you want to let them do their thing while you do your thing, and very rarely do you ever want to be like in the same like area. Okay, again, right here, I'm just lingering with the ball where I think the ball should be. I go for a demo and I don't even commit to it, and I just sit here and then I get bumped, you know, and then I'm like, okay, what do I do? And now I'm out of the play. I've contributed none to the play that just happened because I'm lingering on, like, you know, lingering on the box, basically, just kind of be like, oh yeah, someone should put the ball here, without contributing to that process at all. Okay, so I didn't realize that at the time. Let me go back. Go that again. So I'm pushing up with Kyle again. You know, I'm ready for him to center it. I avoid that guy. They hit it. I don't see Panda. I do not see him right here. I have no idea if he's gonna fly over my head or if he's gonna do anything. Like, I don't think we had voice comms with Panda in this game. I know later on that day we did, but I think in this game there was no voice comm, so I had no idea where he was at, what he was doing, any of that stuff. So I jump up for it, and then in the corner of my screen, you can see Panda for like a split second. You'll still see him. Avoid that guy. Jump up. As soon as I jump up, I can see him. I see Panda over there. So I know that I'm in the right, and I have, you know, I have to commit to this now. And I just kind of like half hit it. So yeah, so that was a half rotation that ended up being good for our team, but not really, like, that's not something you want to like make a habit out of. You know, you want to make sure you know where your teammates are at all times. Like, just kind of like mental check, like, okay, I saw Panda going back, so I know that like Kyle's can be next up in the rotation. And I'm not sure where Panda is right here, I guess. Sorry, I'm not trying to rag on you, Panda. You're doing really good. It's just like, I'm trying to think of my thought process here, and it's like, you know, I can kind of tell there's a little bit of uncertainty in like everything that I'm doing, and that's kind of like fucking me up too. Oh, there we go. Put it in. Yeah, so I'm very uncertain this game, and I think it's obvious. Let's watch a replay where we lose. Watch a replay where we just get absolutely fucking stomped. What am I doing here? Oh, okay. I may have K for a second. Alright, so good hit on Kyle's part. I think Uwu blocks this. Yeah. So I remember this game. Uwu was very good. He's a very good player. I think we actually ended up just trash talking it at some point. It just kind of like devolved into that, but I don't think it was like terrible. Okay, so I see that Panda's up, but I notice he's not going for it, so I'm kind kind of again stuck on like what to do. I think that's how see I'm pushing up. I shouldn't be, kind of thing. It's almost it's like my mentality this whole series of games has just been kind of like wait and see, you know. And that doesn't serve you very well if you're not 100% certain of what you want the ball to do. And look at that. Look at that fucking... Okay, I know I said I'm not going to talk about the mechanical stuff, but Jesus Christ. Like, look, okay. Easy. Easy. Just... All I had to do was just put it into the fucking net, and I couldn't... Look at that. God, that's embarrassing. Like, it's almost like I'm uncertain of where the ball is going to go. Okay, that was unlucky. But Kyle redeemed himself right there. And he got it over me. Oh, I don't even know why I challenged that. That was a really bad challenge. Like, look how far up he is in the air before I even start to jump. So, hits the ball up. He's in the air. This is when I jump. Is when he is literally already halfway to the ball. And, of course, he gets there. He gets a second touch. It's a flub touch. But it's enough to throw me off of it. Now I'm out of the position with less boost than I started with. And I'm half rotating. I'm panicking. I'm taking the ball away from fucking everybody. Like, no one is having a good time because of that one fuck up that I made that, you know, led into more fuck ups. What am I doing here? Hold on. What am I doing? See, this is another thing. I'm just under the ball. I don't know why that's my default state where I just want to be under the ball. Just want to look at it, you know? I just want to get underneath it and look at it. I want to see where Panda is. Okay, so Panda sees me up for it. He knows that Kyle's out of the position. He knows that Brian is going up for it. Or Brain, sorry. He knows that Brain's going up for it. And I don't even think I see that. I literally don't. Like, his name is in the bottom of my screen, but I guarantee you that's not what I'm looking at. So Panda thinks I'm gonna go up for it. I don't. He's expecting me to push it out right here, and I'm just like, nah. And so he you know, grabs the boost, and everything goes into fucking panic mode. It was a good hit. It's a good hit. But it's just like, Jesus. It's like, okay, so you want to try, I'm trying to think of a good way to put this. I don't know what I was thinking there. Get some stupid redirect. But I know I said, like, you know, you want to use your teammates' perspective as much as you can, because they're going to be the ones who are thinking, they're going to be the ones who are watching you and thinking about this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be like, oh, what is he doing? Like, you know, why is he up for this? Like, they're going to think, oh, I see him doing this. You know, this is what I expect could happen. And it's kind of, at a higher level of play, I know at, like, lower levels, it's kind of everyone's all over the fucking place and no one really has any sense of, like, what's going on. But it's like, oh, man. There's got to be a good way to put this. It's almost like there's like an expected result of what you should do in certain situations, and it's all about just figuring out like what those situations are for you. Like, see, I was up there. Like, this is another big one. This is one that I'm kind of like mad at myself for. So I'm pushing up with the ball. I just let it go. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's coming back. I see Panda, and I don't turn around until back here. I know that Kyle just made a push on that ball. He is in the corner, right? He is rotating back because he just made a push. Why am I rotating back too? No sense. It makes no sense for me to be doing that. Okay, so Kyle got a good hit, and I flubbed the fucking hit. That was nice though. Kyle with like the 14 boost or something that he had, you know, managed to get that. in a really good spot. I just couldn't sync it. Okay, I see them both up. I go for big boost with this is terrible boost management. Jesus. I had 72 boost. 74. So I had 74 boost. And I literally use like I took myself out of the play for so long to get like less than 30 boost. Less than like 2 boost pads worth of boost. Like 2 boost pads would have literally brought me up to 98 boost, which is two of the small ones. And now I'm out of boost because I'm doing stupid shit with the big boost that I just had to fucking have. So I hit that here, and I do whatever the fuck this is. I don't know why I'm taking myself out of the play. I know that Uwu is a good player. I know he knows what to do in these situations. And my fucking lizard brain is just like, aerials are good, and that's what happens. And it's just you just blank, and then it's just embarrassment after that. I can guarantee you that's exactly what's happening in this game. Is I'm feeling like I don't want to say overwhelmed because that's not really the right word, but it's just I'm just drawing a lot of blanks, you know. Excuse me. But it's not a bad thing. Like this is 100% how you learn. This is how you get better. You just gotta put the time into it, you know. You gotta figure out like what you're bad at and what you need to work on, and it'll improve. You know, the rest of this game, I'm pretty sure, is just me and Uwu shit talking and getting our fucking tits smashed in. But so to recap, you know, watch your perspective, or watch your position from other people's perspective. Just, you know, write down the stuff that you realize that you're doing a lot of things bad. And I know this seems like we haven't really covered a lot, but this is 1 day's worth of games. If you were to do this for like a couple weeks, and you have a lot of different games to pull from, and you notice that you're doing a lot of things like differently, like literally day to day. Like day to day, like the way you play this game can change. And it's all about locking down that consistency and making, you know, the good habits that you have, you know, your main habits. So whenever you do that, that's when you'll get better. Whenever you realize like, oh yeah, this is the things I need to do. These are the things I not need to do, or I don't need to do. Sorry. Once you realize those things, it's going to be a little bit easier for you. But this video is already long enough, like 23 minutes, and that's, you know, that's without editing. I don't plan on really editing this. Throw it up there and fucking call it a day. But yeah, hopefully I will have another video out soon. Work has been killer, but that's okay. You guys have a good one. I hope y'all are staying safe. I will catch you guys later.